Many thanks for staying with us. It's still the conversation here on Lagos Television. And of course, this is the Lagos segment where we talk about anything and everything about Lagos. Today is different. Yes. We're talking beauty, we're talking purpose, we're talking intelligence. And these are three words that describe three delectable young ladies.
Beauty
sitting.
queens.
Okay. Beauty queens. I didn't want to let the cat
bag.
out of the bag yet.
It's already out.
These delectable queens, beauty queens sitting right in front of me here. They are Oyidamola Fadare. She's the most beautiful girl in Lagos 2025. There was this competition that was held on July 20th, 2025, and she came up as the overall winner. Fadare Oyidamola. We also have Emanuela Nkasi, most beautiful girl, Lagos Tourism, and of course Oluwakemi Lawal, most beautiful girl, Lagos Sustainability. That is most interesting. I want to find out what that is, but before I come to you, first is you, Oyidamola. I love your smile. You're very pretty.
Thank you very much.
So
You're all welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So how did you feel when you heard your name as the winner of the most beautiful girl in Lagos?
Okay. First of all, thank you very much for having me here. It's a very big honor to be here. I felt amazed. At first, I was a bit, I knew I had competitions in the house, but then I'm like, I know I would win. Deep
You
down
knew you
in
would
me.
win?
Yes, because I believed in myself.
Fantastic.
There was one thing I always used to tell myself. I would say I would be, every morning I tell myself, bold. I need to be bold, courageous, and confident. That's what I used to brush up myself. So I literally had it in me that I must win this competition. Although, yeah, there were some competitions, but I didn't want to give myself the belief that they would beat me. And in my mind, I'm like, no, I'm going to do this and I'm going to win it. So, yes, I felt honored. I was actually a bit wowed too. But
Because I was going to ask you, just before your name was announced,
yes,
what was going through your mind?
God help me, God help me, God help me. I have a lot of people I don't want to let down. God help me, God help me. That was what was on my mind actually. And I was grateful to God when I heard my name. Like, yes, a relief. So yes, I felt really happy and glad to be.
Okay, so this question is for each of you. What inspired you to join this competition? You share your experiences. Let me start with you.
Okay. Thank you so much for having us here. It's a very great experience and it feels so surreal to me. Okay, so what made me go in for this competition? I am a very ambitious person and I have great dreams, great goals, aspirations and everything. And one of it is that I want to be able to represent Nigeria at various international competitions in the near future, like the Miss World, Miss Universe, Miss International, and the rest of it. So this is just, I decided to register for the pageant as a platform, as a stepping stone for me to build myself to get to that level in the near future. And also, I'm someone who loves fashion. I just love lights, camera, action. So yes, and I want to be a change maker, a voice. And also, I am a past climate action ambassador, so I wanted to use the platform to be able to do great things for the community, especially in terms of the environment. Yes.
Your experience.
Okay, like my fellow queens have mentioned, it can be deduced that it's starting with passion. And personally, aside from the passion, one of the reasons why I competed was that it's Lagos, for crying out loud. We know Lagos is not just a commercial center. It helps like bring out stars, bring out the best in people generally. And I saw this platform as a stepping stone that could help me actualize so many things I have in my box. For example, the pageantry world. I believe so much in the advocacy that comes with pageantry. Amidst other negativity that might surround it, I believe in the positive part if you know what you're doing. So I saw the platform as something that could help me actualize most of my dreams, and it's actually doing that. I'm here for crying out loud. So yeah, that's one of the things. And yes, and the title Miss Tourism, I was so happy I got that, because I'm someone who loves traveling. You know, I'm very inquisitive. I like learning. I like learning a lot, culture and the like. So I see this as an opportunity for me to explore it. And of course, I'm having and building my portfolio gradually, and you know, to get better and be better. Thank you.
Oyindamola, you said you already knew that you were going to win. So aside that now, what other inspiration did you have that made you go for this?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. I personally, at some point in life, I used to struggle with self-doubt, and I wasn't so much of someone that would love to go out for things. So I started pageantry a few years ago, but this is one of them. And for when I saw this, I said, this is a platform I want to go to and actually showcase myself. And I wanted to pull myself out of my closet. So I'm like, okay, let's go for it. And as well as if I win, I want to also be a voice to every young girl out there and let them know that you can do it. It doesn't matter your self-doubt. I mean, beauty is within. You don't have to always like put yourself down. You can do it no matter whatever you find, or wherever you find yourself in. So that was one of the biggest inspirations for me. And as well as I also wanted to stand up for women, be a voice for them, because we have a lot of them that like me. And I just wanted to make them know that you're seen, you're heard, and you can do it. You can come up and make a change as well for yourself and for every other girls out there. Thank you very much.
Okay, my question is for you, Oluwakemi Lawal. The word sustainability, might sound abstract to people who do not know. We know, because this is something we deal with almost every day. I think I still talked about sustainability on Tuesday when we had another guest here. For a lay person, I'd like you to break it down. What does sustainability, what does it mean?
Okay. I would just like to say, in a layman's term, holding on. The ability to keep something and make it last. So sustainability is for everything, for the environment, for humans, and for the future. So it's just about having something, keeping it, being able to use it judiciously, using it responsibly, and also making sure that there is enough that will be left for the future, for the next generation coming. So that's just it in layman's term.
Layman's term.
Yes.
Emanuela, I love your surname. I asked you earlier. This will help pronounce it. You are most beautiful girl, Lagos tourism.
Yes.
And I heard you say you like to travel.
Yes.
You like to, see the world. Is that enough for you as an ambassador of tourism?
Well, not exactly. Nothing is enough when it comes to titles as such, because you're not just traveling the way I probably sounded, or maybe I misunderstood, but you also present what you have.
Okay.
For example, in terms of our culture, Lagos is very diverse. I, for one, I'm not a Yoruba. I'm from Cross River, precisely Ikom, and I'm holding on to this title now. I'm not just representing my tribe. I'm representing Lagos at large.
Okay.
Now, I'm having this title not just as a title or because of the beauty that comes with it or the paparazzi that comes with it, but as to remind and show people the diversity that is in Lagos.
Okay.
So me mentioning that I love traveling was not just about moving from one place to another. It's about expressing the culture, the diversity, the unity in Lagos. We have Yorubas, we have Igbos, we have Hausas. So much has been learned so far, and I still want to learn more. I realized that, I'm in Lagos, but I've traveled to Benue. I'm in Lagos, but I've traveled to my side. I'm in Lagos, but I've learned a lot about the Yoruba tribe because I was born and bred here. So, like, the title embodies a lot of things. It's like bridging the gap between people from different tribes, and also, like, for example, if we have foreigners who come to Lagos precisely, and you can just teach them a thing or two about Lagos. Not just Lagos as a western part of Nigeria, but as a diverse entity. So basically, it's not just about the travels; it's way more than that. Thank you.
Fantastic response, because I was even thinking, no, just to add to what you have said.
Yeah.
You are not even Yoruba.
Yes, I'm not.
And you could go this far in the
Yes.
competition. You could have won. Any of you could have won the
Yes.
competition. And that's the beauty of Lagos. Lagos is very
Accommodating,
Yeah, so
yes.
it doesn't discriminate.
biased.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
biased. It's not discriminatory. Oyindamola,
Ma'am.
I'd like you to take us through your journey, from before your preparation towards, attaining this crown, and some of the challenges you must have encountered during this journey.
Thank you very much for that question. So, first, when I saw the broadcast message, I saw it on a particular platform, and that's when I picked it up. And I told my mom, "Mommy, I'm going for the movie to go Lagos," and she was like, "Why are you okay? All right, we'll support you." So it started off as that. Then we went for the audition. I went to the audition and I saw amazing girls. I mean, they all were beautiful. I can't lie. They all were beautiful in their own way. And I was like, okay. And that was when it dawned on me that I'm actually going for this competition. And then after that day...
Did you lose confidence a bit when you saw the other ladies at the audition?
I fought it.
Okay. So
I fought it.
So it happened.
It happened.
Okay.
I mean, we are human.
Yeah.
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
We can't, I mean, no, you will see some certain people and you're like, no, don't shake. You can do this.
Because you'll be shaking.
Yes. So, I mean, I saw them, they were all beautiful in their own way. And we took our pictures and I got to know one or two of them. Then, a few weeks later, we got into the house. Before then, I had to go to a co to buy in my head, I'm like, this competition, I want to stand out. So I first went to the Lagos Island, and that's when I got amazing outfits. Because, I mean, starting from the cultural, because, I mean, that's the place, that's the hub for the traditional wears here. So I went there, sold everything from start to finish. And I'm like, this outfit must stand out. So, and then we found a way around the other outfits, and I told a lot of people. And then it was time to get into the house. And we were in the house, and I saw everybody, and he came in, and I'm like, okay, fine, amazing people. But one thing, as I said earlier, that I always said to myself every morning is, you're bold, courageous, and confident. That's one thing you should always tell yourself. So I look myself in the mirror, like, you're bold, courageous, confident. You're bold, courageous, confident. So, I mean, that was it. I got into the house. I met amazing girls. I mean, these are part of them. amazing girls. And it didn't feel like a struggle for me, because every girl in the house, we worked like a team. In fact, as a very strong team. It was more like we all were practicing for something we knew we wanted to win, right? So we helped ourselves in any way we could. We practiced our talents together. We spoke at length. So we even made sure that, guys, even if any of us win, this shouldn't be the bus stop for us. Let's take it further. So even till now, I can boldly say the girls of 2025 that went for the most beautiful girl Lagos, I mean, we are all still inclined. We still talk. We have a group chat. Everybody is so inclined. We still even have one more show we're going for all together pretty soon. So I know I didn't want a show where we were all divided. We were all together. We worked as one. So it got to that day, and I'm like, dear Lord, today is the day. That's the first thing I told myself. And my mom messaged me and never forgot to actually encourage me. And then I have amazing aunties. Oh, no. I have amazing aunties. So they reached out to me and told me, don't worry, you've got this. And then, yeah, that was it. I got encouragement. And the first show started. And our coach, he really coached us. It wasn't about even how you worked. It was really about even life. And no, Coach TM, if you're watching this, you're amazing. And so he really did a lot. And then we got on stage. And the first encounter, as I said, you're bold, courageous, and confident. So I walked on stage. I did what I had to do. I mean, I saw amazing girls walking and everything. And then it was time for the question. Before the question, I think for me, that's where the highlight is. And I had to pray, God, give me a number. Give me a number.
The lucky
And
number.
the lucky number. And then I can never forget when they gave me question 11. And I'm like, dear Lord, dear Lord, dear Lord. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I said I wanted question 11. That was the number that came to my head when I actually prayed. And then I got on stage and I gave that number. And it was exactly what I had prepped for. And that's what I said.
What was the question?
What was the question? But I knew, it was something around, if you were given the opportunity, how would you be a voice to the girls? And I'm like, my aim from the beginning was to redefine beauty for every young girl out there. And I gave my point. I said, beauty is not just what you see, it's what you feel and what you represent. And then if I told them, if I was given the opportunity, this is what I would love to carry on this platform, because I've walked through self-doubt, insecurities, and I can tell you for a fact that beauty is more than just what you see, it's what you feel and what you represent. So that was it for me throughout the journey, and I won, and glory be to God.
The rest they say is
History.
Now, this is a question for three of you again. With the title comes responsibilities. I believe that
That's true.
it's not just about wearing the crown on your head.
True.
There is a responsibility attached to this title. So you're going to take us through your primary goals as beauty queens representing these titles that you have received or you won, and then how do you intend to engage with communities, especially here in Lagos and even beyond? Who wants to go first?
Do you want to go?
Okay, so yes, it comes with a lot of responsibilities. To be a beauty queen is both a honor and a great responsibility. And we are very much open to partnership, to work with different agencies like the government, non-governmental agencies, companies, brands, and so on, because we are voices. We stand for something. And speaking in the aspect of sustainability, Lagos State is a coastal area, and it has been faced with a lot of issues, some issues relating to flooding, flash floods, and the rest of it, irresponsible waste disposal from people and residents and so on. So I will be championing some movements to promote climate action, to mitigate the negative effects of climate change in the environment. And it starts with individuals. As it is said, change starts with me, change starts with you. So I am looking into doing things pertaining to responsible waste disposal, and also how we can do movements to clean up the environment and get people
Like a campaign?
yes, like a campaign, and get people to know that we need to protect the earth, we need to protect Lagos State. Also, I am also a mental health advocate. I am very much keen and enthusiastic about mental health, and I wish to champion movements for for mental health awareness for young people, especially youngsters who are the current Generation Z, because I know that we are going through a lot, and I have been there, facing a lot of mental health issues like anxiety disorder, depression, and the rest of it. I am also a nursing student, so I know how I know how people present at the clinics with this kind of conditions. So it is a whole lot of responsibility, but I just have to sit at the drawing board map out my plans, and we are open to collaborations with different people.
Okay, so for me, you know, when we hear tourism, people think, oh, it's focused on maybe entertainment or movement or travels or just that, but it's way beyond that. It's way beyond that. And I intend on, you know, pushing out our culture in Lagos, specifically in areas that people do not really pay attention to, the likes of Ekpe, which is the local government I actually represented. I was in Ekpe recently and I was wowed. There was so many beauty, the nature, and so many things. So we need to start like channeling our attention to places as such and other places too. I'm just using Ekpe as a reference. So yeah, so my advocacy will be focused on promoting our culture. You know, like she said, we are open to collaborations, you know, to, you know, promote our culture, to promote our environment, you know, make it as beautiful as it is, you know, not feeling like, oh, we have to go abroad or we have to go to other tourist centers, you know, to enjoy nature. There are so many things in Lagos here that we've not really explored. So my advocacy, my duty, my work that I want to focus on in this period is to, you know, promote this. So I will be really focusing on that, and I'm very open to collaborations. You know, more ideas would surface eventually, but for now, what I want to focus on, that I believe is within my reach and of something that people can, like, you know, help or collab with me, is to promote our culture. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. As the queens have already said, we are looking out, first of all, to collaborate with NGO, non-governmental organizations, governmental organizations, in actually having collaborations with them. I mean, for me, I started with Miss Surulere. I represented Miss Surulere, so I've been to Surulere, and I mean, the chairman was so open and so nice to me. He promised some certain collaborations. And
you mean the council chairman?
The council chairman.
Okay.
So he promised some certain collaborations, and we are looking forward to it. We spoke about some projects, but my main advocacy as the most beautiful girl in Lagos 2025 is, as I've always been saying, I think I've been saying it a lot, to redefine beauty for every young girl, to do empowerment programs for the youth, and also look at ways in which we could reach out to schools and organize, you know, be it competitions, things that would bring us together, and also highlight women when it comes to women, and make them know that they can do any and everything. So my advocacy is actually on the girl child, and making them do a lot of things, and actually helping them out to reach out to themselves and know more about themselves. So for me, it's more about that, really, and also collaborating with NGOs, like we already said. So that's basically for me.
Manuela, this question is for you.
Okay, ma'am.
Some will see or describe Lagos first as being chaotic before they call it beautiful. So as a tourism ambassador, how would you sell Lagos?
Okay, thank you for the question. Chaotic, I doubt. Lagos is not chaotic. I would say Lagos is a place where people of strong will, strong mind, and an ambition are seated. Because, to be very honest, research shows that more than 40 to 50% of residents in Lagos are not Lagosians, more than actually. So people living from their various tribes, their states of origin, to come to Lagos is of course for a reason. So I don't think Lagos is chaotic. So if I'm selling Lagos, I'm selling Lagos as, if you're not ready to make it, don't be here. If you're not ready to make a change or make a difference, there's no space for you here. So I think that is one of the things that drives me personally, because I know that every day I'm waking up, whether staying with my family, whether as a student, whether as whatever I'm doing, I know I'm waking up for a purpose. For example, we are here this morning, we woke up with a plan to come here, you know, to be on this session. So Lagos is not a place of chaos. I believe Lagos is a place that houses, you know, people who are ready to thrive, who are ready to be people. Lagos has helped so many should I start with the celebrities? Should I start with men and women who have excelled in their different businesses? So I'm selling Lagos as a place of success, not a place of laziness, not a place of, failure or self-doubt. You're coming here with that mindset that you're making it, vehemently saying it to yourself and doing it, not just saying it. So basically that's it. Thank you.
Lagos is also a place of hope.
Hope, yes.
Okay, Oyedamola, when you were talking earlier, when I asked about your journey, you talked about, or you spoke glowingly about the support your family, gave you, and representing Surulere local government area is big. It's not a small feat. It's big.
Yes.
Did you get any support from the local government at any point? I'd like you to share that.
Yes. Before I eventually got into the house, I went to the local government to make my stand known that I will be representing Miss Surulere. And the chairman said, "Oh, that's great. I would support you." He was quite open from the start. Yeah. He was I'll say, he's a very kind man. So he was like, "Don't worry, we'll support you. Just go." And I gave out a ticket, and he was like, "Okay, we sent." And then on that day, he actually sent a representative, lest I forget, so I don't. So, and then afterwards, he sent some money for support as well. So he was really, really supportive throughout Surulere. And when I went back there, it was more like, I told you you will win. I told you you will win. Oh, give me a hug. I'm like, thank you very much. So they were all support, all hands were on deck, from the supervisor in charge of tourism to both the chairman. It was amazing. They are lovely people.
Okay. I'd like you to also talk about support you got from the family and also the local government that you represented.
Okay. My mom actually knows that I am a huge pageant fan. And for years, I've always been telling her, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that. And last year, I actually participated in this same competition, the same pageant. But due to some unforeseen circumstances, it went sideways. So I
need to understand. We need to understand sideways. Is it that you did not win? You did not follow it through?
I had exams during the campaign period, so I couldn't make it for the campaign.
Okay. That was what I was trying to
So I said, no, I'm going to go back this year because I am a diehard person. I have a diehard personality. And I am very much resilient and persistent with whatever I want to do, whatever I put my mind to. So I told my mom that I'm going again this year. And I told my relatives, and they just gave me their full support, money, advice, encouragement. I reached out to people from my secondary school, and they also gave me words of encouragement, bought tickets, and everything. It was just so amazing. I felt like, okay, I'm going for this way to get it. God's grace, yes. Then for the local government, our pageant coach, that is Coach TM, Mr. Tosin. So he actually advised us that we should reach out to the local governments we are representing, or we were representing. We're still representing them.
Yes, we are. It's a double title.
Yes. Okay. So, luckily enough for me, I'm a nursing student in Lut, and Lut is just very much close to Mushin. It's just like shares a boundary with Mushin. So, so I went there. It was when I was going, because it was the time for election. It was almost the time for election. So I was like, God, will I be able to miss? Would they even listen to me? But I said, no, I'm going with the grace of God. And my mom was with me. We went together because we know how elderly women can be. They will rub back for you.
Exactly.
When we got there, please, I want to see the chairman. I want to, please, she's representing Mushin at the most beautiful girl in Lagos Pageant 2025. I didn't really say anything.
If you had done by yourself, you would have done that.
No. Moms are the greatest.
Yes. So we got to see the local government chairman, both of them, the preceding chairman and the succeeding chairman. So I spoke to him, I spoke to both of them, and he said, "What do I need?" And I said, "I just need the support of the local government." And I gave them tickets, and they got the tickets. And I started speaking with, he introduced me to the head of the media team, and I started speaking with the head of the media team. He added me to some group chats for Mushin, so he kept on posting we had a flyer, a personal flyer, so he kept on posting the flyer and some other things. And I really got a very, very great support from them. And on the day of the grand finale, honestly speaking, I was expecting just one person. But honestly, I saw 6 people, and I was like,
Wow.
from yes,
Representatives.
yes, I was so amazed. Like when we were on the black carpet, we were lined up, and I saw him, and then I just saw some other people with phones, and I'm like, I just found out that they were together. I was deeply touched. Like it was really, really amazing to me, and they were meant to cover the event, but I think they didn't do that at the end of the day. But it was really amazing.
But you got the support you wanted. How about you, Cassie?
Well, in my case, it was a case of family all the way. Family all the way. Emphasis on mother. Because right from when the flyer, when I received the flyer, it was my sister who showed it to me, like, our queen of the Nkasis. Another one don't come on. Would you like try it or something? I was skeptical, because given how when I saw it, I also checked it up and I saw that, oh, they had already had a particular audition. I felt like I don't like starting something halfway. I like starting all the way from the beginning. Let me be the one to register. Let all of us register together. But it was a case of, oh, they had already like registered and the process was already going on and all. So I was convinced. Sat me down, hyped me. It's not you. You can kill it. You can do it. So I registered eventually, and yes, and like just like they did, I went to my local government, but that was later on in camp, because given that, like I said, I didn't start all the way from the beginning. There was no enough time, and it was also a distance barrier, because I was staying in Surulere, but my local government was Ekpe that was representing. So to organize myself, you know, get my brother, yes, emphasis too on my elder brother. Given his personality, I was so touched with the way he supported me through the competition. He came down from his work, he excused himself from his business to take me down to Ekpe, and we went there. Unfortunately, we didn't meet her, given that it was a time of after the election, so she was not on seat, but I got a very warm reception. And currently I was speaking with one of the officials, and we had to set a meeting up so that we can, you know how they could support me from the level I am now. I'm not just Miss Ekpe now, I'm now tourism, and because I had represented Ekpe. So yeah, and also support from my classmates, because I'm a UNILAG student studying history and strategic studies. I saw how they were campaigning, you know, trying to get votes, trying to get likes. I'm like, people are really gingering this thing. So that encouragement from family, you know, friends, classmates, work friends, it just gave me this push, like, you know what, let me put this effort too, because people around me, they love me doing this and they want me to do better. So it was a case of
what you've just shared will lead me to my next question now.
okay.
The fact that you didn't start when others started,
Yeah.
and then you got in midway and you still won,
Yeah.
should teach a lesson.
Yes.
And so it's the question for 3 of you again.
Okay.
So in the course of your stay in the house and the competition, what are some of the lessons, life lessons, that you have picked that you can never forget? Let me start with you that did not start with me.
Okay. So one of the life lessons is I learned that you have to be always ready. There's nothing like, oh, I'm too late, I'm too short, I'm too tall. Okay, so you have to always be ready first. And secondly, do not look down on yourself, because there's this mindset surrounded in pageantry world that it's who is the most beautiful. By beauty, they mean your physical appearance, your stature, your shape, and what have you. So I have never been that person that gets intimidated by this barrier. I've always believed in myself. because I'm not even ugly. I believe I'm beautiful. And
Is anybody ugly?
yes, so there's yes,
God's
there's
creation
this
can
never be ugly. Yes, yes. The mindset
Yeah.
of how people
Yeah.
judge beauty. So I have never been that person that believed, oh, I'm not looking good enough to start with. So it have to be, you have to start with your self-acceptance. You have to accept yourself the way you are first. Then that will give you that confidence to now, you know, tackle other aspects. So the very first thing, like I said, is you have to always be ready. There's nothing like, oh, we started late. And second off, you have to believe in yourself. You don't have to look down that you're not looking so beautiful. Another thing I learned from other contestants is that you have to be accommodating, because everybody cannot be like you. And when you're in a setting where people have different character, they're coming from different backgrounds, something that on a normal day, I personally, on a normal day, might not find okay. When you're in camp, you have to just try to compromise. So there were scenarios like that. And to be very honest, I didn't really find camping challenging because I met amazing people. They were very nice ladies. Amidst the whole competition, yes, I'm competing against you. Yes, I'm trying to win this. There was still this oneness that we had. So yes, basically.
The lessons you learned.
I think first of all,
Oh,
the power.
Damola.
This try.
That was why she didn't know you were referring to her.
It's okay, it's okay. So the first lesson I learned in the house is the power of oneness. I used to be someone that I wasn't too outspoken. I mean, if you have my things in me, I would rather keep it to myself and execute it on that day. But in the house, I was made to understand that it's a competition, yeah, but we are together in this. We are one. We can do this together. If there's any winner, we'll clap for you as well.
Exactly.
And we are also winners, because I mean, each of them are still representing each local government. So it's not even like they are not queens, they are all queens. So I understood the power of oneness, and I met lifelong friends from that place. I mean, there's somebody I know that I can't let, for different people, amazing people. So yes, I learned oneness, and then, as you said, accommodation. They were different characters, different, but it takes one that is, very observant to look and, be.
You don't have so much time anymore because
Okay.
she has to speak. And
Okay,
then we will
sorry.
need the last word from you.
Okay. So, just to wrap it up, accommodating. You must learn how to accommodate people and the power of oneness.
Okay, like each queen here said, togetherness, spirit of oneness. We had different times. We had our meetings, talking to each other, rehearsal, and I will never forget our rehearsals. We're always cheering each other on, from the dance to the catwalk to practicing of question and answer, everything. We're always standing up for each other. When it's time to laugh, we'll laugh. When it's time to say, hey, you girl, you got it, we'll do that. Yeah. So it was really about togetherness and oneness.
Okay, I was thinking we'll get a last word from you for any young girl dreaming to wear this crown.
Okay. First of all, I want to tell you that you can and you should wear the crown. And there is nothing limiting you. The only limiting factor is you and what is in your head. Take it all out. The only limiting factor is you and what is in your head. Take it all out and you realize that you are powerful, you are beautiful. Exactly, like you are you. You have it all. You just need to take out the log in your eye and see it. So I want to tell you that you can do it and you should go for it. Don't doubt yourself.
You should go for it.
Go
That
for it.
is coming from the overall winner, Oyindamola Fadere, Most Beautiful Girl, Lagos 2025. 3 crowns, 3 distinct voices, and 1 unified message. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Thank you very much. All 3 of you, Manuela Inkasi, Most Beautiful Girl, Lagos Tourism, and Oluwa Kemi Lawal, Most Beautiful Girl, Lagos Sustainability.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I
Yes,
did.
we did.
I
We
did.
did,
I did.
actually.
Thank you very much.
We'll go on a short break. When we come back, the conversation continues.